I'm talking about debunking lies before they become a thing. I did my part, especially during that that heat time when the propaganda of APC, Ebekebe, right, was on more or less like on a steroid against the IPOB. I still have here, there are many people here on this platform, right? Igboso, non-Igboso, that because of this platform, it was from this platform that they got a better understanding through the barrage of lies, gaslighting, and blackmails that they are kind of like being exposed to on social media every day about the IPOB. This platform cleared a lot of minds to understand how much Nigeria wanted their lies to stick. When we started piecing the whole thing together, you're like, this one didn't make sense. Or that one didn't make sense. It will be like, oh, I never thought like that, Sha. At a point, I kept reminding the IPOBs on the Mayegun's Diary Political never to celebrate any news that is from, any attacks in any part of the Igbo land. Don't celebrate it if, as much as you would want Kama to deal with this murderous Nigerian agents in your region, as much as you would want that to happen. Yeah, but do not go on social media to celebrate any attack, because in that same eastern part of Nigeria, as confessed by Hopeless Uzodingba, that the non-state actors in eastern part of Nigeria, especially in Imo states, are those behind numerous terrorist attacks in Igbo land or in Imo state. He said it's on record. But there are those who continue to push, because we probably didn't really save everyone at the time. There are those, even some of you who are still watching me right now, that possibly will think, why am I speaking up for those they told you are terrorists? Because you believed them, didn't you? Anyway, something happened in Imo State 2 days ago. Okigwe, I believe. Some of you witnessed it. That act is not different from a terrorist attack. Unfortunately, right, I have seen less of people kind of like celebrating it on social media like before. Because, who celebrates attack on civilians? People who are going about their normal daily bread. Those, that Nigeria is a place where if you don't really go out, it's a place where people have to kill what they eat. If they don't go out, they will starve. One of the reasons why I personally, right, generally and publicly, sort of like, oppose this forced sit at home, this and that at the time, because you were just playing into their hands. They were looking for everything to say, oh yeah, IPOB is violent. When they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, the insecurity in the eastern part of Nigeria escalated because they needed something to say, we told you, yeah, we told you those behind this and that. Unfortunately, it doesn't really stick very well. All right? And that is why you see what happened in Imo State 2 days ago is nothing but an act of terrorism, I believe. Unfortunately, Nigeria is a place whereby the perpetrators will probably never be caught. But why am I trying to tell you this again? Because you know that MAZI NNAMDI KANU's trial is currently ongoing. And it's not really looking good. It's not looking good that from the report we have gotten from the courtroom, it's not looking good for this corrupt system to get what they want. And that is find him guilty of terrorism. So why now? We have not had any form of violence whatsoever reported from the eastern part of Nigeria, except this. So I'm trying to kind of like, make a sense out of this dastardly act on the day that the same DSS persecuting Nnamdi Kanu had their witness and their witnesses shook down in their own court, something that probably didn't really look good for them. So when I saw this yesterday, they said they are back. They needed to start something again so that he can probably, the media can help them amplify it. And of course, they will want to use that in their court or use that to continue to tell themselves that MAZI NNAMDI KANU is the most dangerous person. Maybe he is to them because his freedom possibly may lead to their doom at the end of the day, something they dread so much. Why this? And there are so many people who also lost their lives in the process. Innocent people. War. And it didn't take them time to begin to kind of like try to link it to the IPOB. How? As how now? Just the same way that the answers that happened in our very, very koro eyes became something they are now in their courts trying to link it to NNAMDI KANU because he's one of those among tens of thousands of people who reacted to the killings of the armless, unarmed civilians. So protesting for the end to the police brutality. We saw them. Everybody spoke out at the time. But somehow they said that the IPOB become born Lagos. Now the IPOB enter Oba's palace. Like, what the heck? This happened. But this is not like 50 years ago. I wasn't around when they had the genocidal war, Biafran, right? Against the Biafrans. I wasn't around. But guess what? I witnessed, I reported, I documented everything that happened during that the NSAS protest nearly 5 years ago. But the Ronoku is continuing to say that it was NNAMDI KANU who told them to go and burn police station. It was NNAMDI KANU who told them to go and burn the BRT. Guess what? The internet never really forgets. And there are those who believe that. I actually have those who said bigotry to appeal to them. They said, you know what these Igbo people did during NSAS? Please don't pretend that you've never heard that before. No, don't. Don't pretend that you have never heard that before. The Igbo people burned down Lagos. They wanted to burn down Lagos. That narrative is that of the Tifnumbu's Ronokus. It is deliberate. And the more they push it, the likelihood that say, it's them or it's true, it's them. All they need to do is to go and cut the video or the audio of NNAMDI KANU that said, if they come for you, kill them. If they do that, face them. Pick up anything you find. Don't let them just kill you, you know, when they were killing people. So they can cut off that part of the video and put it on the internet and say, Utomani. So NNAMDI KANU told them to burn down Lagos. Who did he tell to burn down Lagos? They said IPOB. Guess what? The internet never forgets. And for the sake of the effort we have put into debunking so much of their lies by merely replaying the truth than just trying to want to debunk the lies. Just play the truth. Their thugs burned down BRT in Lagos. There is a video. Now, I'm going to play it for you tonight. They are supposed to their children pursued Oba of Lagos from his palace, took over his palace, his swimming pool, and his bedroom. And because in his house, they found palliative, corona palliative inside Oba's palace. What is palliative doing inside Oba's palace? It was, they looted them, took his staff of office. Then later, somebody tried to kind of link that to NNAMDI KANU. Asao now. We saw them when they used their BRT to bring thugs to Alausa. Right? We saw them when they ordered their soldiers to go and kill people at Lekki. We covered everything. I covered everything. Right from their barracks, when they moved up to the point when they started shooting those protesters. And when they started picking their bodies too. Internet, everything is on the internet. So you must be so dumb to be easily deceived or lied to because you are a Yoruba. and somebody sat there and tell you that the Igbos want to burn down Lagos, this and that, the same thugs who did all of that, because they believed that was the only way they could save their Lagos. I have a compilation of all that happened. Not much, just some handful to rejig your memory. October 2020, in and around Lagos, including Abuja, where they are using the House of Assembly, National Assembly members, security, DSS, using the National Assembly vehicles to ferry thugs from Kano, from Nasarawa into Abuja. Evidence in there. If you have short memory or you are suffering from Stockholm syndrome, maybe this will help you.
7 a.m. this morning, and then when we came, we saw so many buses of those guys that came here yesterday. There were so many here, over 15 buses, and they intimidated us with machetes, brand new machetes. They overpowered us actually because we were fewer in numbers, and we had to run away. Very unfortunately, the police force they left us to our own mercy, and then very, very unfortunate also. The moment they chased us, everybody away from this place. Answers. The moment we dispersed. Now, one thing is sure, one thing is guaranteed. I know they want us to react. I know the government wants us to fight back, so they can change the story that this protest has been hijacked politically. No, we are not reacting. Let them come. One thing, the reason they overpowered us in the morning is just because we were fewer in number. I am so sure in the afternoon they will not have that effort to come back because we will have a larger crowd in the house. One thing is sure, one thing is guaranteed. We are not giving in. We are not getting tired. We will never be intimidated. That thing that is making them not to reform this police force, we want to know. This nation is done already. It is either we stay here and die and restructure it, or we continue in this pain and poverty and impoverishedness that has ravaged this country for over 60 years. So we are moving, no matter what they come. Let them come with machetes. We will stay with them heart by heart. We will not take machetes. We don't want them to change the story. We don't want the government to say it is politically motivated. We are not coming with any machete. Let them come in the afternoon when we have a fuller house, and I know everybody will stand up for one another in this place. This is Lagos. We cannot take. We've been taking it for 60 years. We have tried as a country. We need as a matter of urgency for the government to stand up and act as a government. We elected them, not them electing us. We gave them the power they are using, not them people. So we are saying no to bad government, no bad governance. Nothing can discourage us. We are not brutal. We are not confronting them arms for arms. We will show them love because they are Nigerians also. But they came here in the morning, they dispersed the crowd. They took this armor from them. Look at the armor, it's sledgehammer.
See the security people supporting the talk. See them. See them. See talks, they go listen to talks to enter motor. Talks to enter motor with them. See talks to enter motor with them. See the security people. See them. They don't go pack the talks, so they don't go pack the talks. See them.
Still knife.
See people cars, so.
NSAS, NSAC, and the rest. The one that the Ronukus, the Agbadorians, the Batidiots, always want to share a link to anybody. But you heard, you heard them speak in that video, Abi? They were Yorubas. The allegations, the residents of that place, they are like everybody who came out believing that they are fighting to end police brutality. So there was nothing like Igbo, Yoruba, this or that at all. Everybody was just out. It is a Yoruba land. Of course, you expect the Yorubas to be in the majority. So why would you, who participated in NSAS, suddenly, because of Tifnumbu, now you are now pro-Yoruba, and you are also joining them to point fingers at the Igbo? So I saw them trying to bring that back again on this retrial of MAZI NNAMDI KANU. So those of you who come across this video, I hope it helps you, right, to have a closure, the kind of characters you are actually dealing with. And the players are even pretty much like a dirtier, because they make the politics dirty. Whatever it is that the Soludo have against Obi, somehow, Soludo is erasing the 8 years of Obaino in Anambra. I'm kind of like speaking now like the Anambrarians have been like speaking, okay? They are like, Obaino was their governor for 8 years. Bokuwari was in Anambra to commission, what's that thing called again? Zeke Miscellaneum or something. What's that called? Miscellaneum or Miscellaneum, anyway. In Anambra. So why would you, just because you want to, and again, why would you just call brewery like that? Like it was just some, like you are going to compare a government house, your mansion, your portrait, pool, and the rest of that, right? You're going to compare that to a business that is the highest taxpayer in your own state, even as a governor. A business that is the highest taxpayer in your own state, even as a governor. That's dumb. That's how people see it too. Here is what one Anambrarian decided to say to Soludo before his lies actually becomes the truth. And guess what? The Ronukus have been celebrating him like mad. I'm like, let him say he wants to be president. They will remember that he's an IPO. You remember?
Debunk this lie. It will fly, to gain traction. So the governor of Anambra State was caught on camera lying against Peter Obi. If the governor of Anambra State knew that he had no project to commission, why invite Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, to Anambra? You invite the president and you got desperate because you had nothing to commission. So in order to impress the president, you had to lie against Peter Obi. What did Soludo say? I want you to watch this video and see what the lie that the governor of Anambra State told on camera.
Your visit to Anambra State today, Mr. President, is historic and consequential. The last state visit by a president was in 2012, ostensibly to commission a brewery and another private enterprise. This visit...
Have you seen it? Soludo lied that the last time a president visited Anambra State, he came to commission Sabmila, and he said one private enterprise. First of all, let's debunk the lie. It is a lie from the pit. The last time Goodluck visited Anambra State, he commissioned, let me list them. Number one, Orient Petroleum. The reason Anambra State is an oil producing state today is because of Orient Petroleum. It was that day that Goodluck commissioned it, that he mentioned it, that Anambra have become an oil producing state, which Chukwuma Soludo is enjoying the revenue from it today. He also commissioned Sabmila, Orange Drugs, Criso Company, Onitsha Inland Port, Opiweka 8 lane. That 8 lane you are seeing at Opiweka, it was that day it was commissioned. Kenneth DK Library. The list is endless. Peter Obi did not just touch Anambra, he changed Anambra. Juhel Pharmaceutical was under Peter Obi. Anambra Teaching Hospital under Peter Obi. Jerome Udoji, The three biggest secretariats in the whole of Nigeria, Jerome Udoji under Peter Obi commissioned. Anambra Emergency Management Commission.
Bless you. I just want to record, right, on the issue of Anambra State becoming an oil producing state and also collecting the data that comes from the same oil proceeds. Something that Soludo once acknowledged. By the way, yeah, was just Obi. Wish you for your time.
The oil petroleum facilities among other projects. Since then, some groups and states have been trying to lay claims to the ownership of the oil fields located in Anambra State. It is pertinent to recall that Oil Petroleum Resources PLC was formed during the government of Dr. Chukwuma in 2001 and allocated oil fields domiciled in Anambra State. In 2006, Anambra State government invested a sum of 100 million naira in the project. Under our government, between 2006 and 2009, with the vision and belief in the positive impact of the project on the economy of the state and the country, we invested directly and indirectly the sum of 4,400 million naira. This investment bolstered the confidence of other investors to invest in the venture that made its commission a reality. I personally laid the foundation of the refinery. I've also visited the site several since 2006 without any group of state interfering in its ownership, and it is now.
So there's something about him as well. Something that they have tried to diminish so much, and they have also tried to remove 8 years of Obino as Anambra governor. The corrupted drunk who is currently living in America and standing fire for losing Anambra State, right? Squandered everything. So every time that it's like every company that he brought to his state as governor, right? It's always we encourage other people to invest there. It's been like having the state investing the state resources in those companies. You know, like, oh, we have oil and gas. I said every time I say you have oil and gas in your state, and there is a local oil and gas, company that is spending up your state. How do you encourage them? This is your resources, right? This is your gas, right? And your crude, I mean. So invest in it so that whatever profit it is making, this is not just collecting tax and like others, collecting rent. You'll be sharing from wherever you hear. So that's kind of like a really business guy. You would agree. So just a little bit of the flashbacks, okay, just to put a clip or two clips that debunk each other from the mouth of the same man, Soludo.
Your visit to Anambra State today, Mr. President, is historic and consequential. The last state visit by a president was in 2012, ostensibly to commission a railway and another private enterprise. This visit is not just to commission projects. We have over 500 kilometers of roads, flyovers, bridges completed and waiting for commissioning. We have over 5 brand new hospitals and world class trauma center completed, equipped and waiting for commissioning. We have new smart schools and water projects waiting for commissioning. New markets and bus terminal, etc., waiting for commissioning. Previously, we had insisted that only the users of our roads and projects should be the ones to commission them, and we have commissioned the announced government. Peter Obi, by the way, implemented their manifesto and did well. Just reference Peter Obi relatively well. He did roads as an governor, implementing their manifesto. And you're saying things that are in the economy. Let me tell you for your records. Anambra State has the lowest unemployment of any state in Nigeria at 30%. Not nobody else has the state. Not Anambra State numbers. Anambra State has poverty rate declined from 53% under Peter Obi to 14.78% as last year. Not nobody else has the state.
And that's the same guy who now turned around and said, oh, he didn't know where the money is. Oh, they said we invested money. When I didn't see the money. Why would you see the money? Why wait 8 years? You already squandered it. And even try to build the airports. Anambra airports from one Peter Obi. Like I said, there is politics and there is also agenda. You know, any agenda that is now hidden behind the politics, they are using this. You can break them apart. You can't hide behind politics to spreading hatred. I'm talking about, yeah, you can cook up my against us, that's fine, but not to the point of, of feeding trolls to just create hatred. Like, we are this right now by JDC in Nigeria. So when the same Soludo, right, said that Obi didn't do anything, when he gave friends to Buhari, let me tell you a story about this, by the way. When Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State, Soludo was your central governor, and Jonathan was your governor, and he was the president. So they said that while Soludo was trying to get a second term for 5 years, by then Obi has finished as governor, he is now an economic advisor to Jonathan. So it was reported that it was alleged that Peter Obi, Soludo blamed Peter Obi for not getting a second term as central governor. And since then, it's always looking like he's in rivalry with him. So they asked me about that. I said, well, I'm a trader. Soludo is a professor, right? So he's older than me. I think he's older than me. I've done my part as a trader. He's a professor. He should also do his part and leave an impact.
When you spread the investment, some will go up, some will come down. But overall, the company is still there. The company is still doing well. It's still part of the global chain and everything. I need to explain it not because I'm defending comment by my brother. My brother is my brother. I met my brother. We're very close. I'm not travel for him. But for other things which I didn't succeed, God has given me opportunity to do it and succeed. For me, yes. So if there's anything pending, governance don't finish. People are still becoming in America. So it's not where you stop. Other people continue from there. I don't look back. He's a governor of my state. For all of my senior brother, he's even more intelligent than the professor and the trader. So he knows more. So he'll be able to do things better than I'm doing it. You know, I don't mind doing it as a trader. Now the professor is there. You do it as a professor. The schools that you roof them. That's how government goes. Another thing comes, do his own. But let us think about it. Finally, like I tell people, for those of you who are, just please, get it. When you spread the investment.
So they're comparing me to Abdul. Abdul was reading out his achievements. And at the point, like this old cassette, remember those old cassette tape, right? That the radio just like a digital choice. He said he built a stadium. I built stadium. I built many roads. I built 1,000 kilometer road. I built government house, the best digitalized government house in Africa. And then I sent people to Mecca. I sent over 10,000 people to Mecca. I sent over 10,000 people to Jerusalem as his achievements. And some actually believes that is so modern. Because in record, like disabled people also build roads, build bridges, right? Schools, hospitals, and he brought.
So my people, I hope that you've watched the video and heard everything that this guy has to say about this. Sometimes I wonder why they keep on linking MAZI NNAMDI KANU's case to the EndSARS matter. Because personally, I feel that it has nothing to do with it. I don't know how true that is, but I'm just speaking from what we saw and how we saw everything unfold on that particular day, right? I would really want to know what you guys think about this video in the comment section. Also, associating MNK with the things happening in the southeast and all of that, really, do you really think that MNK would want to hurt his own people? Me, I even feel that this is just the propaganda to ruin his case, honestly, to ruin his trial. But what do I know? Guys, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Here again, we've come to the end of this one. I want to know what you guys think. Do well to subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.